Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing some quest completing, people gathering, and a lot of dialogue to catch up on. Because if you don't talk to them, they don't like if you don't talk to them. There's a gnat in here. All right, where to start? Let's see. Is that Colin over there? That is not, which means he be over here.
Still got demons pouring out of the rifts.
You sure do. Is this it? Oh, hello. What's this? Patient observations. Ah, okay. That's about me. Um, yeah, that's a bug, by the way.
You're worried about the rifts. I understand that.
Windows. Huh? What window did I find? I do not understand. Ooh, I hear an uproar. Let's talk to Varric first.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I'm just glad to be alive.
I'm just glad I'm
Really.
still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
How did you stay, Varric?
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
Especially considering what happened to Kirkwall. I wouldn't want to walk away either. I was fortunate.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might
Depends.
want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky... that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
A miracle, we're gonna need one.
Need something?
Oh, I'll come back to you on that. It's over. Ooh, loot. Back here. Elf root. Can I? Ah, crud. Okay, no, I can't. Whoa.
Master Harry said that without more ore, he won't be able to get blades for the recruits.
Tell Master Harriet that ore doesn't grow on trees.
Yes, Mom. I think he knows, Mom. He talked about how we have to dig it up.
Yes, Mom. I think he knows, Mom. Hey, Fair. Oh, no, I didn't mean to click that.
You find
Theron.
anything we need, let me know. If you're here to
Vernon.
clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Thren, Inquisition quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Right on. I have no questions for you. What's your name? Thren. Thren. Okay. Goodbye.
Make her go with you.
Liliana, what you doing over there?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no?
No?
What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Oh, I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm as confused as you.
Don't ask me, I'm as baffled as you are.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky.
She doesn't.
He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
You could blame her killers.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
What do I even say to that? Let me help you.
Maybe
I'm
you
glad to
have
help
another
you.
purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Okay. Good talk. Alright, let's check out what the heck this commotion is.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mage!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title.
Yeesh.
We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are.
Ugh.
Back to your duties, all of you.
Roderick, you can go eat sod or something. Hey, Colin.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
I'm not the Herald, y'all. Stop calling me that.
I don't believe I'm Andraste's herald any more than you do, Chancellor.
That laudable humility won't stop the Inquisition from using the misconception when it suits them.
The Inquisition claims only that we must close the breach or perish.
You say that now, Commander. We shall see if the sentiment remains true.
Okay, old guy. Okay, old guy. Good luck keeping order here.
Don't let anyone riot while we're gone.
The walls will be standing when you return, I hope.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see, oh, I need to put up the... Did I put up the towers? No, I need to put up the towers.
The lights in the shadow.
Researcher Minet wishes to verify that the infections have decreased.
I have not put up the towers yet. So, operations. Oh. Let's see. This is Storm Coast.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
Ugh.
All right.
Oh, let's get boggy. It doesn't matter.
Let's see what we have.
Ooh, and absolutely this. The Black Emporium. No, we're not going there yet. In case y'all don't know, the Black Emporium... Oh my gosh. Thank you, trumpets. The Black Emporium is part of a DLC package. And it's when, you know, you can like recustomize your character, all schematics. You can buy for like weapons, clothing, and what have you, so on and so forth. But of course, it's gonna cost a lot of coins, so it's a lot better to get it yourself. My clan! Clan Levelon offers greetings to the Inquisition and wishes it well in sealing the breach that has opened in the sky. While some Dalish clans hate humans and wish nothing to do with them, Clan Levelon has always dealt fairly with all and wished only for peace. That said, we have on occasion been forced to defend ourselves from those who saw us only as potential victims. It has come to our attention that a member of our clan is being held captive by your Inquisition. She went to the Conclave only to observe the peace talks between your mages and Templars, and we find it highly unlikely that she intentionally violated your customs. If she has been charged with a crime, we would appreciate a hearing of it. If not, it would ease our concerns to hear from her to show that she remains with the Inquisition at her own free will. We await your reply, Keeper. Oh my gosh, Keeper Isti Metho Rio. Isti Methril. Isti Methril. Okay. Who shall send the message? Deeds, not words. Let my elven agent deliver something the clan needs to show a good faith. Yes.
Let's see what we have.
I'm here because I want to be. Now. I guess not at first. Inquisition charge, or I have not named this one yet. Oh my gosh, in the heart? Yes. Alright, let's sit down. One more. The Tiern of Highever. What is this? Arden Hightown, Varric's Revenge. Let's get through this first.
Let us begin.
Alright. Okay, let's complete some quests here. So that way they're out of the way. Get some dialogue out of the way. Oh! Already? Oh. These were the mounts. Okay. Alright. Let's go this way.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me, as there is but one word.
Okay. Goodbye. And... Okay. I definitely went the right way. So let's give me a moment. The apothecary. Ooh. Cool. All my potions and stuff. Hi, I know you need something.
Look who's back from the dead.
I live.
Again.
Thank you.
My thanks for any part you played in that.
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Okay. Need any help?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Right on. I'll look for that.
Farewell.
He says Tajin. I've been reading it as Tigan. Okay, so let's hear. Oh. This is your friendly reminder to save your game. Okay.
The
Hey.
chosen of Andraste. The blessed heroes sent to save us all.
Sounds... I hope to be one.
I didn't ask for this, but someone has to find a way to seal the breach.
Spoken nobly indeed. You think I'm mocking you? This age has made people cynical. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
Dude, you study ruins?
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You can sleep there? Ow.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
Right on. That's really cool.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Debatable. You can trust me.
You came here to help, Solus. I won't let them use that against you.
How would you stop them?
However I had to.
Thank you. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Sweet. Alright, just so y'all know, out of necessity for, what is it? Contextual storyline, I guess. I'm gonna romance Solus, so that way, in Trespasser, story's a little bit different. So, what else do you have to
Closing the breach
say?
is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
Think it survived?
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
Alright. I
We
agree.
would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Let's talk. Well, actually, let's talk later. Actually.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I got more people to talk to. Hold on. Who's next? This. Singing Maiden. Stuff in here? Oh. Okay, bye.
The Templars. Everyone ready.
And how much did you need?
Do we know what it was?
I don't know. Is there any way you can get my receipt?
Oh. Whoa, why did it stop all of a sudden? A Tale of the Frostbacks. Oh, it's because...
You're certain?
Yes, sir.
Song change. Lissa.
Oh, Maker, you're here. You're the Herald of Andraste. And you were sent to shame us for mistreating the elves. I pay my elves good and proper, you should know. Friend of the alienage and all, and... I mean, I'm Flissa. Can I get you a drink?
Relax, it's fine. You good?
It's all right, Flissa. I won't do anything frightening.
If you wanted to close the breach, I wouldn't mind. As I said, I'm Flissa. The Inquisition soldiers needed a place to unwind, so Liliana brought me in to set up a tavern. Nothing fancy, but it's safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some village.
Okay, I'm gonna leave because I'm not sure if... I wonder if this is copyright. Well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. The part of my stream is muted. It don't make sense. Okay, let's talk to this fucking ugh.
Ah, you're awake and out of Lady Cassandra's clutches. And I slipped that, young elven lass good coin to tell me when you came back to us. No matter. Segret, honored to meet you. Thank you for all you've done, and hopefully will still do.
Such as?
What do you think I'll be doing exactly?
Word's already spreading that if anyone can close that blighted thing in the sky, it's you. Anything you need is yours. For a reasonable price, of course. Supplies are a little tight, given the circumstances.
Alright, goodbye.
Until later.
Stay safe.
Secret's kind of an asshole. You'll see why later.
There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky.
Right here.
What existed was silence.
Let's change my
You've
horse.
seen our mounts. Most of them should be pulling plows.
We didn't all grow up with fancy noble horses, Arnsberg. You ride whatever holds you. Why are you here with the scouts instead of fobbing around with the nobles anyway?
My uncle died at the conclave. I'm a good rider. And, well, I thought I'd be more useful here.
We'll see.
Good luck. Foggy. Ooh. Yes. I forgot where I can find the rest of the mounts. I wonder if they're missions. Okay. These are all unlocked, by the way, because I have the golden nug. DLC additive. Haha. That way I don't have to collect them again and again. Look at him. You ugly beauty. Can I jump in here? No? Okay. Look at this dead thing. Gross, right? Welcome back, Foggy.
Nissa thought you and your men might be working up a thirst. She sent me over to see if you needed anything.
We're fine, thank you.
Oh, that's nice. Harriet!
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Quite well.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Heck yes.
Goodbye.
Right.
Okay. Don't I have to make... Wait. Oh.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If only.
Goodbye.
Right.
Okay, let's create some new armor. Mages are light coats, right?
Another time, then.
Maybe upgrade to where I need to be. No, Harriet, not you. Okay, I know. I have nothing.
You need something, let me know.
Let's... Okay. Okay. Just browsing. Ooh. Which staff? Is that referring to Morrigan? Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Let's do this one. Okay. I know crafting. Let's go. I know crafting. Let's go. Onyx. Onyx. And... oh, man. +2 magic. Let's go. Stunning imbued head. Alright, and... how about... no, not that one. Maybe this one? Archmage. Yeah, let's do this one. Ooh. Cold damage. Ooh. I'm using a lot of my supplies because I didn't collect a lot, but that's okay. Nice. Okay.
Good.
Now, let's modify weapons.
You need something? Let me know.
I forgot to make hilts. Do I? Yes. Rips. Let's make it. Why is this spiky? For grip. Like, this is where my hands go. Why does it like that? Dense. Let's do dense. Barrier damage bonus. Nice. And heal on kill. Always want to heal on kill. Alright, we made a grip. We made a head. Let's make a blade. Oh, I already made a blade. Never mind, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Should serve you well.
Now let's add this stuff on. Brutal flanking scepter. Heck yes. Grip. Dissolving enhanced grip. Dissolving healing enhanced grip. Look at that. OP stuff. No runes yet. Cool. This is mine.
Looks fine.
Inventory. Weapons. Give me that staff. That staff is mine. Oh, what about armor, though? I mean... Anton Thar. I mean... Seems like our kind of thing. But this is actually a Kanari outfit. Anyway, I'm gonna wear this. Wait. What was I wearing before? Oh, yeah, I'm wearing this. And with that said, okay, my inventory is like half full. Okay. My least favorite part about saving game. My least favorite part about games like these, where you upgrade your party and stuff like that, is I see loot. Oh! Yes, this is what I was supposed to do. Yes, when you have like party, oh my gosh, I should have gone here first. When you have party members, you have to like upgrade their clothing, their weapons, their accessories. It takes a while. Let's see, can I... Is this lootable? Not lootable. Modify armor. We need to modify armor. I don't know what that was.
Another time, then.
Whatever it was, that sound was very strange to the ear.
Another time, then.
Okay, apprentice mail. Apprentice coat. Okay, let's do apprentice mail. Well, heck, since I got some edibles, let's Oh, battle mage? Formal. Oh yeah, this is from... Okay. Got it. Worf. Okay, let's... Wait, we're getting sidetracked here. Enchanter coat legs, coat arms. It looks like this because I'm wearing the wrong attire. Actually, let's do this. No! Wrong button. I pushed the wrong button. Change my armor with this. That way we can see. Lower. Nice. Nice. Okay. We already have those on. I like the fur. Always like a heal bonus. What is the other ones? Defense. Spirit defense. It's a heal bonus. Any legs? Oh. Dang. Enter. Well, it's not me. Sure, why not? Bill power. Let's do this one. Okay, let's add this stuff on. No! Oh my goodness! I didn't know you can break that! Is there any... What? Wow. Well, I discovered something. Let's see. Let's add on the things. Yes, keep the changes.
Good.
Just look at me. This is your friendly reminder to save your game. Alright. Is Cassandra over here? Alright. Let's speak to her. And then now we go to Valroyo. Ooh. Damn, girl.
Ugh.
You're very impressive.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
Well, what do you believe?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You had to do
You
it.
didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail.
Boom.
But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
Well, considering the circumstances that there were witnesses seeing me coming out of a weird green hole that resembled the breach, I understand.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I'm Elven.
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
Dalish.
And there's no room among your gods for one more? I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
That is a very interesting question that she asked, because
These truths the Maker has revealed to me. As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God.
okay, yes, that is a very interesting question that she would ask. That is there room for one more? I could ask the same about Andrastians. Is there room for more than one Maker? And anyone aside from Andraste? The riot noise is still going.
Should we surrender or...
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go inside. But yeah, like...
She who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As the moth sees light and goes toward flame, she should see fire and
Research
go
in Nave
toward
has
light.
notes on alloys.
God, I'm trying
that
to go
may
to a
prove more
quiet
effective
spot.
against demons.
So much talking. Go in a dungeon. Okay, anyway. Think... It's funny that she would say that, because it seems that Andrastians are a lot more frigid about allowing another creator to, you know, represent people and stuff like that. But no hate on Cassandra. It's just an interesting outlook. Very interesting question. You know, food for thought. Things I think about. Because they all serve the same purpose, do they not? Sure feel like it does. Poof! I am not a rogue. Oh my gosh. I can't even get any of these. Okay, aside for religion talk, whenever you are out and about, out in the world of Thetis, always bring a rogue with you. Because you will always find... Nope, nothing here? Okay, you always find yourself in front of a locked door.
Though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light.
If you are not a rogue, always have a rogue.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm trying.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task such as closing the breach is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, and though it is considered heresy to say it, she had the aid of the elf Chartan. Do everything within your power, But remember those who would help you.
Thank you.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Can I help you with anything?
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Okay.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Let's do that real quick. Alright, prepare for riot noise. Invisible riot noise. Okay. There we go.
With passionate breath does the darkness you had granted them power. It is the very.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach.
What's up?
Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
The Divine's advisors formed it. Its followers need shelter. And refugees. Like, some of its followers are refugees. Sir, you own this land?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denerim, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Excuse me? The Divine Advisors founded it.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Pentacus that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarrans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Okay, thanks. Bye. Does the Marquis own Haven?
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Well, you handled the Marquis well.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
Right on. How did you become ambassador?
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
Nice. What's your background?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
Right on, right on. I'm glad you're here.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Josephine is so cute. She's so adorable. Oh, hey! Maeve! Hi.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero. Especially a Dalish elf. One look at your face and it's clear you were never part of a circle.
Right.
My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
Not a flattering look. Okay. I found something for you.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it. Hello? Can I help you with something?
So you're a mage?
You said you were a mage?
No, just an apprentice. Circle mages must prove themselves in a ritual called the Harrowing. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
Alright. Well, goodbye.
I'll speak with you later.
Travel safely.
Speak only the word. Sing.
Okay, this is your friendly reminder to save your game. Alright. Okay, let's collect some of these.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
My clan. Dalen, Andaran and Tishan, it does my heart well to hear that you are safe. Our clan was visited by members of the Inquisition who spoke persuasively of good work you are doing, as well as the fairness with which our kind have been treated by the Inquisition itself. You know that Clan Levelon has little by way of gold, but oh, cool. But I gave the messenger some of our healing herbs, as Celis blessed us with abundance in our recent foraging. We would like to be a distraction if we came to the Inquisition itself. We would be a distraction if we came to the Inquisition itself. Okay. Our hunters arguing with the humans as they easily do so. Oh, as they so easily do. Nevertheless, if you need aid, send word and we are with you. Thank you, Keeper. Okay. To Val Royal. We're going to Val Royal.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
I'm not worried. I mean...
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Let's go to Valroyo. Valroyo. Let's go to Valroyo. Very sneaky culture called the game.
The city still mourns.
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition.
What?
They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Well, yeesh.
They wish to protect the people? From us?
Protect them from me.
Protect them from the blasphemous Herald of Andraste, I'd say.
Surely they cannot think such a thing.
Why not? They wouldn't be the only ones.
You think the Order's returned to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred.
Well, sounds like trouble.
So the potential for trouble has increased twofold.
Sweet.
Perhaps. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Fucking sweet. Let's go. Can I save? I can't save. Saving now. Okay. Wait. Can I talk to people? Hey, guys.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald of Andraste.
They say they found the knife here covered with the Divine's blood.
Let her pass. The Inquisition is the Templars' problem, and they'll fix it.
Okay, good talk going on. Hi, Viel.
That powers align.
The Templars will stand for us and help Valroyo return
As you
to
are the
mourning.
only ones who appear to care about the hole in the sky. But the Chantry is insistent.
Oh.
Good people of Valroyo, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of her murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
Oh my gosh. I forgot how much people don't like me. Well, I never claimed to be.
I make no such claim. I wasn't sent here by Andraste or the Maker. I am simply trying to close the breach. It threatens us all.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late.
It been too late, let's be honest.
Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Watch out. Oh no. Oh no. No, not the miss. Not the sister.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
You say that as if you weren't the one who hit her. Or he just, what? Well, he didn't hit her, but you know, he acts like the freaking sister wasn't just punched in the back of the head. What is happening here?
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition.
As if there were any reason to.
Lord
still hate
Seeker
his
Lucius,
face.
it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Oh no! No arcane knowledge or extra bits of... Shoot, okay. Then why? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This next line makes me so mad. It makes me want to punch him in the face. Then why are you here?
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Yeah, he sucks,
Charming
right?
fellow, isn't he?
Yeah, he
Has
sucks.
Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
How well do you know him?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Oh. We'll find another way.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Okay. This is your friendly reminder to oh, I can't save now. It's auto-saving. Alright, now it's your friendly reminder to save your game. Alright. Belle, let me talk to you first.
Excuse me, but...
Whoa,
is what
Solus.
they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
That's the plan.
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry's useless, and the Templars... Andraste... I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Right on. We'll need all the help we can get. Go to Haven.
Head to Haven then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
Okay, I didn't ask Cassandra's opinion because I was afraid she'll reject her. I don't remember what her opinion was about that. But anyway, Mother Havara, are you alright?
This victory must please you greatly, Sika Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help. That's
someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
Okay. I'll stop this somehow.
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case.
Get better. Gosh, man, that was a hefty, like, bonk. Rude man. Okay, jump scare warning.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Every time I hit my knee. Thanks, Sarah. Written in large, flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. Wow, that's not a good Sarah accent. There's a baddie in Val Royale. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and around the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him. You'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. Poor drawing of the location of the market attached. Okay, cool. Woo! Woo! Pierre, how are you feeling?
My Maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, Maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
Ask him for strength?
Pray to the Maker for strength, not forgiveness.
Have I not tried? Andraste, Maker, show me your light. Take me back in faith. I cannot find it on my own.
Oh no.
The Templars did
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
Hello. What can I do for you?
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not?
I guess.
I have an invitation for you.
You're cordially invited to attend my salon held at the chateau of Duc Gaston de Gislaine. That is a mouthful. Yours, Vivienne de Fer, first enchanter of Mossimard, enchanter of the Imperial Court. To the Imperial Court. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's 2 people I gotta pick up. Alright, let's look for this stuff. First, we go to the cafe. I believe it is this way. Friendly reminder to save your game. Save often.
Heaven has been filled with silence.
Sit over. Ooh. It's right here. Thank you. It's in French.
Of course.
Ooh, not this way.
At once.
Ask me
They left us.
Yes.
The Templars left us to the mages.
They did.
Chantry liars.
I don't know about that.
Though you had granted them power over the very Fade itself, though they sang hymns.
Okay. Step over here. Read. The Brandy Dowager Quarterly. The Randy Dowager Quarterly. Fish? Fish? Reservoir stocking evaluation. Tremors floating. Taste is off. Water birds die off. Restock failed. Fish not fit. Do not consume.
Thank the Maker.
Oh.
Well met.
Alright, I'm gonna do this. There we go. Let's teleport. No. Yes. There we go. Oop. Okay. Is that it? Okay, let's get... Nice. Let us... Huh? What did I just hear? That was a very loud bee. Or fly. I don't know.
The Templars left us to the mages.
Alright, where's the exit? I've gone the long way.
They say you're scratching for power.
I'm not. Fine, it's fine.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean? We have nothing in common? You weren't at the conclave?
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
You think the Templars did it?
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Oh, well... Valid, I guess. I speak to a will you help us?
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Au revoir.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Okay.
They wish to protect the people from us?
Oh my god, this is obviously a bug.
Protect them from the blasphemous Herald of Andraste, I'd say.
Surely they cannot think...
Why not?
You think...
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred.
Okay, let's go. Okay, where do we go first? Are we going to go to Red Jenny or Madame de Fer? Let's work our way up. Let's go to Red Jenny. I'm gonna just move back here. And, oh my god, don't notice me. Do not notice him. Solus, you stay there. You stayed there. Can I save? Oh my god, I can save. Alright. With that done and saved, thank you for joining me this session. I hope you're having a good day, a good night, excuse me, and or a good time. Next time, we are going to fight these people. For the sake of Sarah, Red Jenny, rather. Well, remember to hydrate, live your fabulous existence. Love ya, like ya. See you next time. Bye.